Go. Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing? Man, it was a weekend full of fight nights. There's Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, and then John Bones Jones, who fought last night and won, and gave his championship UFC belt to the one and only Donald J. Trump, with Tulsi Gabbard and who else? RFK. Yeah, RFK was in the crowd as well, and Elon was there. So pretty crazy fight weekend, but very interesting. But hello to everyone. Thank you guys for being here this morning. I, against my better judgment, am still building this tank. I think just because I've been trying to make sure that it's like perfect, and also because I don't really touch it unless we're doing our Sunday morning build streams. So Kara is getting ready to join us this morning. We unfortunately will not see her beautiful face because her camera died on her, but we will get to see her build her Lego set.
Okay.
There she is.
Okay. Alright, chat. I'm back. I'm here. I'm awake-ish.
Yeah, still getting settled in.
Oh, that's the wrong screen. There we go.
Oh, I can actually see your lizard this morning.
Yeah, she was actually sprawled out on her little heat pad this morning.
Oh, I love it. Cool.
She's a mess. I love her. She's the one social lizard I have. She doesn't just hide all day, every day. Oh my goodness.
Are all your...
Good morning.
Good morning. Are all your other lizards very anti-social? Well, how many lizards do you have?
I have 4.
Oh, wow.
So
oh, my gosh.
I have Mr. Peepers, who's my chameleon.
I love it.
And he just had a nice little trip to the vet this week.
No.
Freaking expensive ass vet trip.
Yeah.
I guess let me just go ahead and say good morning to everybody so far. And tell my chat, you will not see me this morning. My Logitech camera that I use as my webcam for like my face is like dead. I've been troubleshooting it for like the last like 20-30 minutes. I've tried it in multiple USB ports. I've tried putting in a hub. It ain't working. So I have to go buy a new one. So there's that.
We have
but you get to see this. You get to see my pretty nails that I did yesterday because I got bored.
Oh, very nice. Oh, those are cool.
Well, I was more
gosh.
petty than bored.
What?
Yeah, I did that all by myself. I was so happy.
What do you mean by petty?
So I went and got my nails done last Saturday, and I like provided the person who did my nails with everything, like information wise. I was like, okay, so this is the style that I want. Black gel first, silver magnetic stuff after that, and then I want the whatchamacallit, the like a red like jelly gel over that, to give it like a gemstone effect. And he's like, yeah, that's fine, I can do that. He did not do that.
Oh no.
He did not do that at all. And so I was very grumpy. I got like so mad at him, like because he kept on like trying different stuff and putting more like polish on.
Oh my gosh.
And I was just like, I don't like this. And I think my blurb broke. Hold on.
I've only seen that with haircuts where like I was at a barber and this guy after he got his haircut, he was looking at it in the mirror and he's like, I can't accept this. Like, I can't pay you for this. And the guy was like, what? And he was like, this isn't what I asked for. Like, I can't pay you for this. You messed it up. I was so like, what do you do in that situation? I was just like, oh my goodness. So did you end up
like as a stylist, you can either give the customer like for me, I knew that like he had spent a lot of time like on me as a client, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna pay and I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
I could have been like, hey, I want somebody else to redo these.
Oh, interesting. Okay. That's a smart move.
But I did not go that route. Instead, I was just like, I can do this myself. Like, I was just to the point to where I didn't want anybody to touch me anymore.
Yeah.
I was just getting so frustrated. I was just like, I don't want you to touch me. I want you to get far away from me right now. Like, I was not having it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And it like ruined my day. I went and got, oh my gosh, I need to get my coffee. So from there, after that, like my husband being the sweetest man that he is, brought me coffee, and then there was also a place that, like, the coffee place he got it from, also had, like, these little donuts with powdered sugar on it.
Nice.
And, not little donuts, they're little waffles with powdered sugar.
Even better.
And, yes, it was delicious. But, like, we were just like, okay, well, we're just gonna go on to the city now because there's a samurai exhibit that's going on at the art museum here. And we wanted to go check out. Like, I'm sitting there in the car eating, like, I'm already in a bad mood. I was like, I'm in a bad mood, but let's just go to this thing. Maybe it'll make the day a little bit better. And I ended up getting the powdered sugar all over my black pants that I was wearing.
Oh, God. Oh, man. This sounds like a day.
And so I was just like, you know what? I think I need to stay home today.
Yeah. That's one of those days where you're just like, you know what? I'll try again tomorrow. We'll just stop whatever's happening and we'll just try again. Tomorrow's a new day. We'll just start again.
Yep.
Ugh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Yeah. I'm better now. I was just very grumpy yesterday. Not yesterday, last Saturday.
Totally understandable.
But today I have coffee and I'm dealing with a broken camera, so that's fun.
But your nails look gorgeous, so there you go.
But my nails look great.
Yeah.
Look at that shit. It only took me, like, I think I started at 11 a.m. and finished at like 1:30.
Oh my goodness.
But I did the full thing. I did a full, like, I even bought like one of the little nail drills so I could drill off the previous like 3 layers of gel that he had on my nails. And then, so I drilled all of them, and I am retarded as fuck with my left hand. And so, my right hand took me forever to do. But yeah, it was, that's what I did. So I did the gel, did it myself. I was very proud of myself. They aren't that trippy looking. It's just, they look like gemstones to me.
I think I had seen something like on Instagram Reels where someone had done something of that similar design where they were almost iridescent, or there was like a metallic-y nature, gemstone nature to it. But so I think I'd seen it something similar before, but I think the result is really cool. So good work. And you told that the guy who worked on him. I told him. You're like, I can just do it myself. Get out of here.
I'm a strong, independent woman. I do it myself. I mean, I used to do, like, I've actually, like, had license in doing nails back in the day.
That's cool. Nice.
So I, like, whenever I did hair, like, whenever I was in high school, I did both I did cosmetology at school. So it was hair, skincare, and nails. So I was licensed in all 3 of those different categories.
Nice.
So.
Well,
thank you, chat. Thank you for talking me up. I appreciate you.
What is that called when you like your chat's your hype man? There's a certain term.
You're not simping, chat. You don't have to simp. I'm good. I don't need simps in my life.
Yeah, simps are cringe, but
unless you want to buy me a new webcam, because I gotta go buy a new webcam. Then I will accept.
With plenty of blurps and super chats, that'll get you something.
I can actually just add a cheap one to my throne wish list right now.
There you go.
Let me do that. So if somebody wants to have, like, just get a wild hair up their ass and pick me up a webcam, I won't say no.
Yeah. It'll be an early Christmas gift. How about that?
Yeah. Let's see. Let me pull up Amazon just in case. My webcam died. That's fun. My husband just came out of the other room. My Logitech webcam. No, it's fine for now. I'm just not gonna have one on my face today. They can still see my overhead. But I'm just saying, I'm teasing chat and saying if they want to buy me a new webcam, they can.
We don't do handouts in this thing.
We are grown-ass adults.
Did he say we don't do handouts here?
Yes.
I love it.
Yes, he did say that.
That's amazing.
Are you going to the gym, sweetie?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Grab you a webcam, what about?
Not unless you want to go to Best Buy.
Fairgrounds.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Kara, can you ask him if he celebrated the...
What Max is asking me to ask you something. What'd you say, Max?
Did he celebrate the 249th birthday of the Marine Corps? Because...
Honey, Max wants to know if you celebrated the 249th birthday of the Marine Corps.
Yeah, I took the biggest shit that
Well,
like straight diarrhea.
Oh my god.
good. It was his body recognizing how inferior his branch is to ours. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
Amazing, but thank you.
I love you guys so much.
I'm glad. I'm glad that he enjoyed a nice sit on his throne, on his porcelain throne.
Oh my gosh. Victor says massive party.
But yeah, that was that
He's
one.
going up to the city today, so he's just gonna go buy me a new webcam.
Oh, that's nice of him. Who needs simps when you have a great husband?
Did you say a beautiful husband?
I was about to say a beautiful husband, and I was like, that's not the word I want to
You were
use.
about to say a beautiful husband.
But that's all right. Maybe he is beautiful.
he said, well, he is a Marine.
That's true. We're the straightest gays around. It's pretty
The
fascinating.
straightest gays in town. Yeah. I mean, we've heard about Tanner and about how Marines will go all the way to prove that they're not gay.
Marines will
Can you
literally.
with this camera, please? It is $60. It's on sale at Best Buy right now.
Racer? Really?
Yeah, they're actually pretty decent. This is what Sam uses a lot whenever she's traveling.
Alright.
It's either that.
What's the resolution? It's only a...
It's 1080. Unless you want to get me a 4K one.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no to a 4K one.
I mean, it
That's
is.
$200.
It is Christmas, Jeremy. So.
We're not that grown up.
We're not that grown up, I
Oh.
know.
We're grown-ass adults, but not that kind of grown-ass.
Elgato one's actually good. That's $150. I don't need anything that fancy for here. So that's what I was thinking. Like, this one's only $60.
Is it just because it has the light on it?
Well, there's a light version and there's a not light version. I do like the light on it as well.
Which they have it at the...
It's at the one we usually go to up in the city. A peacher?
Sure. Give me a feature.
Risk it for the biscuit says Kara got that bow of a husband. Damn right I do.
I do want to shout out and say good morning / good afternoon to Josh, who's in the chat. We've got Kevin,
Our favorite gay.
our very favorite gay. Surprisingly, he wasn't in the Marine Corps, so it was funny because we were talking about, like, if he were to go into the military, what branch would he be in? And even he was like, he's like, I could do the Marines, but not the Navy because the Navy is too gay. And I was like, too gay for you? And he was like, yes, even too gay for me.
I mean, they are called seamen.
Yeah, I mean, come on. It's in the name. We've got Terra Crystal here. Good morning, Psychotic Mongoose, Omega Man, Jamin. Great to see you all here. Thanks, guys. And then Omega says, morning all, reading Swamp Thing this morning. Alan Moore's Swamp Thing or a different Swamp Thing? But, oh, and we've also got Manowar, Neighbor of the Beast. What's happening, brother? A member of the channel. He says, I knew this coffee talk could only lead to disaster. Oh, yeah. It gets...
What about coffee talk? Sorry, my husband is eating a banana in a very disturbing way right now.
Oh my goodness.
It's very distracting.
Yikes. Okay. Do you mean he's eating it, like, with the peel on? Or...
Might as well.
You don't have webcam, so they can't see your face.
Yeah, they...
Oh, no.
Fuck you.
But, yeah, Manowar, this would be a whole nother conversation if we had X-Ray and Steph, because then they'd pile on and it'd just be something else. But,
Yep.
but glad to see you here, brother. Hope you're doing well. But yeah.
David is asking, so does your Marine husband believe the JD Vance 3X with a couch? I don't know what the fuck that means. Also, my husband was not a Marine. He was in the Army.
Yeah, get it right. There was a rumor that now maybe someone in the chat can correct me, but it was something to the effect of like JD Vance had sex with a couch when he was like younger, or like he had sex on a couch or with a couch, or like so. I don't even know what it was.
Like, how is that supposed to be an own?
And I was like, why do people think that's like dunking on the chuds? I was like, okay, like, where is this? Why is this information pertinent to like anything? So now people make, memes out of it, and they're like, man, Marines will fuck just about anything. And it's like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah?
Anything that has even a moniker of like a hole, Marines will find a way, baby. So.
I mean, at least you own it.
Oh yeah, no, you have to. You have to. What did I want to do? I was distracted by Jeremy eating a banana.
I mean, he keeps things interesting here.
Yeah,
never bored.
Never bored around the Jeremy and Kara household.
I mean, he goes, yeah, you are sometimes. Whenever he's napping. Which he does nap a lot, so there's that. Oh. Honey, go to the gym.
Trying to, but you keep talking.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Max.
You're talking to me.
No, I'm not. You're just in the vicinity of me talking.
Exactly. I don't have any friends, so you're my only one. So you're talking.
Oh, God. It's true, though. He doesn't have friends.
That's all right.
Somebody can be his friend. Give me a break.
Do you want me to nominate? Do you want me to volunteer as tribute to take that bullet for you?
Yes. Yes, you can come be my husband's friend, and you guys can just talk shit to each other all day, every day, and I'll sit here and I'll giggle.
You'll just laugh while you're painting or building or knitting, and yeah, there you go. That's what friends are for. Just give each other a hard time.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yuri Volte says Vance wrote about it in his own book. Interesting. All right.
What about? I don't understand. So so JD Vance, Chad is saying he had sex next to a couch, and they criticize him for not utilizing a perfectly good couch.
That's even funnier, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't understand.
I would also criticize him.
What if you just trying to spice things up?
Yeah, maybe he was just like, ooh, what if there's a better angle here? Offset the couch or something. I don't know. But then
you get on the couch and we'll maneuver from there.
There we go. But But yeah, no,
Why the hell does this matter?
that's a very good.
That's a very good,
Yeah.
very good point, TX.
Because it's like, does his policy
Why
do his policies match what he does on the couch? Like, I don't know. I don't
is
understand.
his policy anti-couch?
Yeah, who knows? Anti-couchite. Anti-furniture.
Was it a lazy boy and just a misunderstanding? Hey, I have a recliner up in my office. I don't think that would be very comfortable, though.
Yeah, I feel like.
Keep your mouth shut, honey. I know you want to say something. Huh? You thought it, though.
He's like, we've tried it before. You know, if you don't try it, you don't know for sure until you try it, right?
You're saying don't knock it till you try it?
Yes, 100%.
Oh my god. How did this end up being a sex talk this morning?
Oh god, who knows? It started with Jeremy eating a banana and then just devolved from there.
Oh, he got his silkies on. He's all randy. I can give you that.
You can't give me a smooch because the chat can't see it.
Bitches. Okay. I'll see you later, babe.
See you later. Are you going to the city straight from the gym, or are you coming home first?
Depends on how much I sweat.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's a good.
He's actually leaving the house today. I'm very proud.
Oh, look at that. Good for him.
I got yelled at, though.
You know, he keeps talking about how he can't leave, but because you're talking to him, but he's talking to you.
He does. He is. I blame David. Who the fuck is David?
Good question.
Makes me think of, have you seen that new movie called Hitman on Netflix?
No. Why have I heard that name
It's
before?
actually really funny. It's got Glenn Powell in it, who should have been the sexiest man alive.
Oh, and instead of John Krasinski?
Yes.
Glenn Powell. Oh yeah, he was in.
Don't get me wrong. I think John Krasinski, the way he looked in whatchamacallit, in A Quiet Place was fucking sexy as hell.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But I do think Glenn Powell is like the hot shot of the year.
I could see that.
That's just me though. I mean, he was in Top Gun Maverick. He's been in a few other movies recently. He was in Twisters.
That's right, yeah. Look at that. I am building a flamer. And no, it's not Josh.
But he'd like it to be.
He would like it to be. He actually does. He goes, oh, the movie with Glenn Powell, right? So yeah, even he knew about it. Nice.
Yeah. Glenn Powell's sexy as fuck. But we watched it the first time X-Ray and I went, and we're staying at Gary's house. Because he plays a guy named Gary.
Oh, that's funny.
And there's this one scene where the girl that he's seeing is like, who the f- is Gary? And so we just went around the house all that night. And we're just like, who the f- is Gary?
Well, that's like when Will Ferrell was. Did you see that clip where he was like promoting Kamala? And he's like, this election season, we want to vote.
Gary.
Yeah. And he's like, it was something like, that includes you, Gary. And looked straight to the camera. And I was like,
This is your fault, Gary.
that's what it was, yeah. Damn, they just like, the Gary.
Poor Gary.
Yeah, they were hitting hard on Gary. It looks like,
Poor Gary.
poor Steph slept in this
She
morning.
overslept.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay, Steph.
It's okay. We still love you.
Yeah.
Feel free to hop on if you
We're
can.
here.
Yeah, we're here. We're doing our thing. So speaking of you building Spirited Away, the bathhouse, and Miyazaki films, I have been getting a coworker of mine into the Ghibli franchise.
Ooh.
And
My husband just came and knocked on the door, and a new art book just showed up that we had ordered.
oh, hell yeah.
And her style is very Ghibli-esque, as you say that.
Oh, there you go. Which artist is it?
Her name is Jamila Nolf. I actually met her at Lightbox Expo a few years ago.
Luminescence. Nice.
Yes. Her stuff is absolutely gorgeous.
Was it?
You get to see a little unboxing.
Ooh, we love ourselves a good unboxing. Was her
It was all just a little sketch.
was her book like a crowdfund? Was it a Kickstarter or was it on her website?
Kickstarter.
Cool. Oh, that's
Just
beautiful.
black and white sketches.
I like the black and gold foil.
Yes.
Man, that really is Miyazaki-esque. Wow.
I mean, just look at this cover. Is definitely like for the second book. Once you see it, it's very Miyazaki style.
That's so cool.
Like, she's very talented.
I love it. That's so rad. I'll have to check her stuff out.
I'll send you her Instagram,
Oh, cool. Thank you.
but you can definitely see that she's got a Miyazaki inspiration. She loves greens. She loves nature colors is what she mainly draws. It's just like moments in life.
Would we see her at like any of the cons we go to?
No, she lives overseas, I believe. But she's very, very talented.
Gosh.
I sat in on one of her. She did a panel at Lightbox Expo, and she's very good teacher. Like, now given like that was what my husband was there for, I was just like, oh my god, she draws very pretty things. I want to see the pretty things.
It's really difficult for someone to be talented, in their skill and their craft, but then also be able to teach that talent to others. Because I think, you have this a lot with professors where they're really knowledgeable on their thing, on their, like I said, their craft, or their certain discipline, but to then be able to explain that to a classroom full of people, or to basically teach others in the same way that you have like learned, it's really tough to articulate that stuff for some people.
Yes, it is.
So that's cool that she's.
But I think that's what she mainly does.
Yeah.
Let me see. I know she still posts on Instagram a lot. I'm just gonna send you her stuff real quick. Send to Maxi Poo.
Thank you.
Send. While I'm remembering.
I'm honored that I'm in there as Maxi Poo and not Maxi Pad.
I mean, change that.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, so yes. I've been getting my my friend, my coworker, into Ghibli films.
Ghibli.
Yeah. And she's really been liking him. The first one we saw was Kiki's Delivery Service because it was in theaters.
Of course.
Oh yeah, it's so dang good, and it's one of my personal favorites. So I was like, I think this would be a good one to start out with. She saw it, loved it. The second one she saw was Castle in the Sky, and she really loved that one.
Ooh.
And I think the third one she's gonna watch is Howl's Moving Castle or My Neighbor Totoro.
I think Howl would be better as the next introduction.
That's kind of what I told her. I said the consensus from most fans tends to be that Howl's Moving Castle is one of their favorites. So I said,
Yes.
if you watch that one, you'll probably get a better understanding for the universe and just for like why people love his stuff so much. So I think that's what she's gonna do next. And then Pompoko, the raccoon one, that one comes out in theaters,
Oh.
which is kind of an obscure one, but I've never seen it before, so that should be fun.
I'm trying to remember. I think I've seen that one before.
It came out like a hot minute
No,
ago.
I've seen. I'm thinking of Porco Rosso. I've seen Porco Rosso before.
Yes. And I do like that one a lot. But Pompoko, yeah,
Giant
is a
pirate.
little bit different. Yeah, right. It's such a funny concept.
I enjoyed Porco Rosso. And I actually saw there was a pattern for a Gigi plush that I saw the other day for crochet. I was like, ooh, I kind of want to make this.
That would be cool.
Yes.
One of our employees for Halloween, she was going to dress up as Kiki, but she didn't have the outfit, so instead she just wore GG earrings. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Aww.
Yeah.
I told you that my niece and nephew dressed up as Tombo and Kiki for my wedding, right?
No, I didn't know that. How cool.
Yeah, for our Ghibli wedding that we had, it was like casual cosplays, and so everybody came as a Ghibli character.
Amazing.
And my niece and my nephew, they were Tombo and Kiki, and they were like the ring bearer and the flower girl.
That is so much fun. Yeah, because I remembered that you guys had a Ghibli wedding, but I didn't know that you allowed others to do the cosplay. How cool.
Mm-hmm. Like my mother-in-law and father-in-law both dressed as Turnip Head. So like they had the full coats, and it was really cool. It was a lot of fun.
That's great. Yeah, Jamin.
We had a very nerdy wedding.
I mean, rightfully so. Nothing to be ashamed about with that.
No.
Jamin D says, also highly recommend Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind.
Oh yes.
Yes, and that was actually one of the first ones that really came out. That was like almost late 70s, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
It was like really
I actually
early
have the full
on.
books.
Oh, like the art
I
book?
got the leather-bound book sets. No, it's the actual novels that they did for Nausicaa.
Oh, that's cool. Nice.
Yeah, I have the leather-bound book set of Nausicaa.
That's amazing.
And I have a original printed poster from Japan from Nausicaa as well.
Damn. Man, you went all in on the Ghibli merch. I love it.
I mean, the guest room in my house is literally Ghibli themed. Like, we have a statue of one of the little Totoros sitting on the little nightstand. I've got art prints, like nice framed, matted and framed art prints from one of my favorite artists. It is Yukio Hiro. And he does beautiful, like, old Japanese master style paintings.
Well,
And
well then I guess it's decided that I need to stay over at y'all's place in the guest room now.
I have a really nice Kiki print up there too.
Oh, I love
I've got
it.
Kiki, and well, no, Kiki was one of the third ones I bought. First ones I bought was Spirited Away. It's Haku. I don't know if he has them on his site. It's Haku in dragon form and Chihiro.
Nice.
And then there's another one. The second one I bought was from Howl's Moving Castle. It's Howl in his like bird form. Being saved by Sophie. Like she's putting the heart in him.
How cool.
And so there's like the like magic that's spraying everywhere. And then I've got a Kiki on her broom. And then I've got San on one of the wolves and Nausicaa. And then of course there's a Totoro.
You know what's funny is that the Totoro like film doesn't really do it for me, but
No.
the iconic imagery of that movie and like the cuteness of Totoro himself has like that's become his like logo for all things Ghibli, you know, which is so funny.
Mm-hmm.
But
I love it.
Jamin says his Lupin the Third movie was also a lot of fun. I don't think I ever saw that one. So
I haven't. I have not watched it.
Huh.
I know, like, my husband loves the Lupin movies.
Mm.
I know, like, his dad got him into all those movies.
We've also got Clinton says morning all. Good morning to you, Clinton. Thanks for being here. Another member of the channel. We've got Orc Gasmatron. Or if you read it very quickly, it sounds like Orgasmatron. But Orc Gasmatron. Emperor's blessings to you, sir. The Emperor protects. And then we have Kevin saying, gotta go, family needing me, enjoy the rest of the day. Well, thanks for being here, Kevin, and yeah, go spend the rest of your Sunday with your family. That sounds like a wonderful, wonderful time. So do you guys, did I already ask you this, but do y'all start celebrating Christmas like now? Or do you have to wait until Thanksgiving?
Decorate.
Oh yeah, because you don't really like Christmas, huh?
Oh, I love Christmas. I just don't decorate because I'm lazy.
Oh, okay. I forgot who it was, but someone was like, oh yeah, I don't like Christmas because it's like, it's too happy or too joyful or something. I was like, oh no.
I don't mind that. I like the hopefulness of Christmas.
Yes, yeah. But yeah, in terms of decorating, I like to start putting things up now so that I can have 2 months full of Christmas music and decorations and fun stuff like that.
Yay. Oh, sorry. Somebody's changed their name. Looks like to Troll Hypnotic. No, my name is stuck for 2 weeks.
Oh no.
Those are always fun. So you've already started decorating? Is what I'm hearing.
Oh yeah, definitely. My whole office is like fully decorated at work, so all the clients who come in and like anytime I have a meeting, people are like, "Man, you really love Christmas, huh?" Like, yes.
You're like, fuck yeah, I do.
Absolutely, I do. And you can suck it
No
if you.
Grinches in this
I was
house.
about to say, if you tell me Happy Holidays, I will tell you to get out of my office. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, no, it's just a good time of year. It's a fun season.
It is.
Speaking
I
of,
need to decide if I'm gonna go see family this year.
Oh yeah, cause
They're all so far
yeah, they're
away.
all kind of all over the place. I was gonna ask. Oh, so speaking of movies though, and Ghibli and because I know they've been playing like stuff for the 20th or 25th anniversary or 35th anniversary, something like that, through Fathom. Have you seen any movies recently? Like I know you guys were watching a ton of movies at Gary's place, which I think is amazing. But other than that, have you gone to the theater at all or seen anything good recently?
No, I haven't gone to the theater. I think the last movie I saw in the theater was Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like for us, the theater is almost an hour away. And so it's gotta be worthwhile to me. Like I was planning to go see Beetlejuice, and then I just kind of was like, it looks like it'll be kind of meh.
Yeah.
But there hasn't been anything that's really made it worth it for me right now.
Totally. I understand that. And especially if it's that far away, it's like, dang, that's you would really, because you're having to factor in the price of gas for that too, and then the price of tickets, and then if you guys get popcorn or something, it's like, all right, $100 later, and yeah. So.
Yeah, it's rough to be able to go to the movies nowadays. It's so expensive. Yeah, and TX Cam says like, especially since movies are going digital, they're going digital a lot faster too.
Yes.
Like that Heretic movie, the new one with Hugh Grant, like is one that I'm actually fairly interested in seeing. But like for me, I don't do well with horror movies in a theater setting. I just get overwhelmed because I'm a coward. And so I now that is one where I do like choose to like wait and watch it at home whenever it comes out.
Yeah.
Just because I know I don't do well with them at a theater setting.
For sure. And that's totally understandable. And there are some films that are like, do I need to see this rom-com in the theater or can I just watch it at home?
Yeah.
But now Manowar in the chat brings up a really good point. He says he's waiting for Robert Eggers' Nosferatu. That thing is going to be...
That one does look good.
Yeah. That I'm definitely going to be seeing in the theaters. Especially since his Northman movie didn't do as well as I had hoped. But I saw that one in the theaters twice, and it was like freaking amazing. But
yeah, that one looked cool.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that.
I liked Northman. Northman was a good movie.
Right? Yeah. I enjoyed it. A lot of people were just like, it's too artsy, but I kind of liked that aspect of it, so...
Yeah.
But Josh actually agrees with you because he says that his theater is also like 45 minutes away from him. So...
It's frustrating.
Yeah.
It makes it difficult to go to a movie. Now, given this is my choice, because I like living out in the country. Now, we'll see if that changes, because we are looking at moving to Texas.
Oh, really?
So,
okay.
Yes. I don't know when.
Was this...
I don't know where. Gary and Melissa are trying to get me to move to San Antonio.
Ah, I see.
Which I have lived before.
It's beautiful.
And I don't know if I would want to move back, just because that's a very busy city. And it has been going downhill the last few years.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Come back to San Antonio. I've looked at houses. I have looked at houses. My husband gave me the thumbs up to look at houses while I was at Gary's house for those few weeks.
And how's that going?
Oh, good morning.
Hi.
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 Good morning. Have you had your
Good
coffee?
morning. I got coffee. I'm probably not going to stream. I'll just chill out here with you guys.
Oh, well, thanks for hopping on and hanging out.
I would love to live closer to staff. Like, I was talking to my husband. He's like, so what are the realistic reasons? Because we're trying to figure out like the pros and cons of like moving to Texas. Whether it be like, okay, so if we were to move to this city, what would the like realistic benefits be? And he's like, are you sure you're not just like on a high from being around your friends for those few weeks? Like, would you actually spend time with them if we moved to San Antonio? And
you're like, of course.
I was like, I don't think I would have a choice. When Melissa says, hey, we're going to go do this, you say, okay, when?
Yeah.
You're like, I would be worried if you ever saw me again.
Yes.
Texas does seem kind of like the hub, though. Just because I feel like so many people that are within our friend group, like, are already there, or we know people who are there, and we have plenty of meetups there, and yeah, I don't know. And even, I mean, because Kara, if you did move there, you would be closer to work, essentially, too.
I would, but work would rather me be like in town for work.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is where my con is. I was like, well, if I move to Dallas, like, how often am I actually going to be going into the office? Like, is this... I've got this going the wrong way. Like, what would I actually be doing?
Right. Because I'm sure a lot of that stuff you don't necessarily need to be in the office for, so...
No.
But,
No. And that's the difficult thing, is, like, I do want to be closer to work, but, like, how often am I actually, like, gonna be there for work?
yeah.
Kind of thing.
Even if it's just like maybe like once or twice a month, like that's maybe a 5-hour drive. It's not too bad.
I know, and like I'm just like,
Yeah.
okay, well, I could feasibly just go like stay with one of my coworkers for like 3 days, and like her and I are already really close, so that could work. But I don't think Eric would help with the move if I were not to move to Dallas. So that's a factor as well. So, and like, I don't think he would really have an issue with it. It's just more so like, if I'm gonna ask for assistance with moving, it needs to be work related. But at the same time, I learned my lesson with moving for work last time. Because last time I moved for work, I got fired less than a year later. Cough, cough, LRG, fuck you.
Hey, you're in a better place
But-
now, so...
Yeah,
I
you're totally
am.
in a better place.
I'm in a
I
much better
understand how you'd
place
be
now.
worried about that.
But I'm telling myself that, like, if I move again, it will not be for work. It will be for me.
Yeah, for personal reasons, yeah.
Yeah, like, work would be a benefit, but, like, I've noticed, like, how absolutely freaking miserable I am out here without having any friends and no
Aw.
social life. I thrive whenever I'm, like, with y'all.
Yeah. But it is a good question to pose, though, because I think Steph and Josh were, Josh talked about it in the chat, but your husband most likely wouldn't see you all that much because you'd be hanging out with everyone else. You'd be like with Steph and X-Ray and Gary and Melissa and like all these different people. And then, I mean, but hey, then maybe Jeremy would get some
him to
friends.
get-
Yeah.
Well, his family's in San Antonio.
Oh, well,
my
there you
gosh.
go.
That's even more of a reason.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Like,
I
his
think, like,
family's
if
in
you're
San
to move-
Antonio.
If you were to move for your benefit and not like moving for
And definitely not your benefit.
Mhm.
for your and not just for work, because you don't want to move for work. Then it makes more sense to move to San Antonio than Dallas. You know.
Yeah, and that's like the only thing that we have there. Like, I have a younger brother in Dallas that I don't know very well, And so it would be kind of nice to be closer to him and to meet my niece and nephew. And there's just so many like factors that play into this, and it's just I have no idea what I want to do. Honestly, it's going to be what we can afford.
Yeah.
Like what can we afford is going to be realistic.
Well, either way, I'm rooting for you, and I hope that whatever decision you make, brings a lot of joy to you guys and a lot of happiness. Because, I think you'll find, that you're part of something really fun if you end up going to Texas. And if not, and you guys stay in where you're at now, I think you guys will still find a lot of purpose and happiness there. But like you said, for your own...
No, I want out of here. It's boring here.
I was about to say, for your mental
Like,
state,
don't get me
I
wrong.
think you're like...
I love the area we live in, but I have nobody here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just very lonely.
Oh.
Like my closest, like I was telling, I think I told you, Steph, like my closest friend is 5 hours away.
Oh my goodness. We need to send Kara, as Josh would say, a friend bomb. We need to plan a trip to go visit you.
Oh my god. That would be
would
so
love that.
cute.
I am an hour and a half from the beach.
Ooh. Oh, I like this. Josh says an IRL raid. Now we're talking.
I would be 100% perfectly fine with that.
That's amazing. I love it. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna go grab some more coffee. But you guys
Do it.
hang tight. I shall return.
TX Cam is asking, are you a natural born Texan? No, I am actually from Oklahoma. So all my family is up in Oklahoma. So if we moved to Oklahoma or moved to Dallas, it would make it easier for me to be closer to family. But at the same time, like, I just don't, I'm so torn. I'm so freaking torn.
Yeah.
Careful.
Since you moved for work and then you got burned.
Yeah, and that's why I tell myself, like, if I move again, it's not going to be for, like, work would be a benefit, not a priority.
Mm. Well, you have friends here. You have lots of
I
friends.
do. Do have friends there, like friends that I know that I enjoy spending time with, which would be a huge benefit. So I just, I don't know. So torn, I hate it.
I was talking to Foulball. Do you remember Matt?
Who? Oh yeah. Yeah.
Foulball Productions, Matt. Yeah. So I was talking to him at the meetup, and he was really worried about going to the meetup because he was like, I haven't been around for months. But he was just sort of like, welcome back with open arms.
Of course.
Yeah. So, if that's any indication of like, the people you have around you.
TX says Kara would benefit wherever town she moved because she would be well received. I mean,
Yeah.
I've lived in this town for like 2, maybe 3 years. And I mean, I still like. There's just nothing here in this town. I will say the particular town I live in. There's a lot of Ripperverse fans that don't know I live here.
Oh,
but
really?
the only reason I know that they live here is because of support tickets.
Yeah, you handle orders.
I handle orders. I'm like, I know of at least 10 different people that live in this tiny little town that I'm in.
Oh, wow.
Like holy crap.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh, Victor, I am not moving to Tulsa. I won't move to Tulsa.
I actually have family that lives in Oklahoma City. And
Oh, really? That's where my majority of my family is in like the Oklahoma City area. Like I
Yeah.
grew up in a tiny little podunk town in the middle of nowhere, in like just north of Oklahoma City.
Yeah, my aunt and uncle live in Oklahoma City, and like all of their kids are there. They're all adults now, but like all of their kids are there. That's where. So my dad's from Kansas, so like his family is mixed between Kansas and Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah, all of my dad's side is like up there.
Kansas and Oklahoma. We talking about football?
Nah.
No.
Pretty much.
Oh. So, Steph, I had asked Kara a little bit earlier if she had seen any good movies or anything that had come out recently that she enjoyed. Have you watched anything, like TV shows or movies or anything that you've been really getting into?
So I saw Venom 3.
Boo.
I think like out of all of the Venoms, it was probably the most entertaining, but it's still like it was still just meh.
Yeah, those.
I just don't like the way I don't like the way Tom Hardy plays Eddie Brock.
No.
Have you guys started watching Arcane yet?
No. You know what I started watching?
Oh my
I started watching
God,
Croc.
it's so good. We just caught up on part 2 last night. Oh my God, I love
I need to
it.
watch it. I need to watch
It is
it.
just-
Everybody's talking about Arcane. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking stunning. It is just a beautiful freaking show. And the music in it's fantastic. The writing in it is good. Like, I could see some of the people in, like, our sphere kind of having issues with it because Caitlyn is gay, but oh well. Like, it's not like she was, like, established as straight in any of the lore before the game, like, before the show. But I personally really freaking love it.
I don't know. Sounds too woke for me, so I'm out.
Because there's some girl on girl love.
Yes, I
You might enjoy that, Max. What are you talking about?
No, I
need to
really,
watch Arcane.
yeah, I really have heard great things about it, and the animation looks amazing. And what I didn't realize is that it's a League of Legends imprint, right?
Yep.
That's crazy. I had no idea.
So I actually used to play League of Legends back in the day, back in like 2011,
Oh.
2012. So, and one of the main characters, Caitlyn, she was actually the main character that I played as, whenever I was playing the game. So it's been really interesting because I mean, there's not a whole lot of like, not that I've seen, but like established lore with League of Legends. Like they have like their little character bios, that kind of stuff. They give you like little pieces of story here and there, but it's not like in-depth lore. So it's been interesting to see how they integrate so many different like heroes that you can play as. Like there's not a ton of different heroes from the game that show up in the show. Like there's like maybe 10 tops right now that I can think of off the top of my head. But it's been really, I just really love how they've taken this show and built something new out of it.
That's really cool.
And, like the League of Legends games, like they actually have other little snippet games. Like I played one called Song of Nunu, which is you follow one of the characters where he's trying, like his mom has died and this kid is trying to like find her and see her one last time kind of thing. Beautiful game. And then there's another one, like the League of Legends games in general, I've had a really, like the story games that they've made, I've had a good time playing.
That's fascinating that they actually have done a good job of like expanding on the lore and doing a good job adapting it. So that's cool.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think they've done a good job.
Yeah.
I need to watch Arcane. There's a bunch of shows that like people are talking about that I need to watch. I need to finish Penguin. I haven't finished Penguin.
I finally finished Penguin. That last episode was so good.
Oh, okay. I need to finish it.
Yes.
I just haven't had the time. I started watching this show on, I think it's on Amazon Cross.
I haven't heard of that.
Have you seen Along Came a Spider and Kiss the Girls?
I've seen Kiss the Girls.
Okay, so like that character that Morgan Freeman
Oh,
plays,
so it's based off of Alex Cross?
Alex Cross, yes. Yeah, it's based off of Alex Cross. And so I saw the preview of it.
There's a show for
it? There's a show, it's brand new. I saw a preview for it at the movie theater, and I was like, oh my gosh, this looked amazing. And then when I started watching it, I think it's on Prime.
On Prime? Okay.
It's on
I'll have
Prime,
to talk to my husband about that. So I need to. So should I watch Along Came a Spider first before I?
No, you don't need to watch Along Came a Spider. They're based on the books, and I don't think that this show is based on any one specific book. Just because of like how they open the show, I almost turned it off.
Whoa.
Yeah, I almost turned it off.
It was that bad, huh?
I stuck with it. Huh?
It was that bad, huh?
Yeah.
For what?
Well, like just the murder that kicks everything off.
Oh.
Just like I almost turned it off because of where they
it was.
No. Well, because it was very it was very woke. I was just like, oh, what are you doing to Alex Cross? What is this?
Just filled with.
Because he was because the guy that gets murdered was an activist, and
okay.
From
I already see where this is going.
I'm gonna keep watching it, right? I want to watch it because I was just like, okay, well, it's getting a little bit interesting, right? Like as mysteries do. So I'm gonna keep watching it, but like I was so upset.
The question is Morgan Freeman in there?
No, no, he's not playing Alex. Yeah.
Morgan Freeman.
It's another guy. What has he been in? Hold on, let me check because he's a very good actor. Let me see what he's been in.
But I have been rethinking getting into Arcane just because I hear so many great things about it. So that might be next on the list. Of course,
I enjoyed it.
After Buffy, though. So.
Yes, you have your priorities.
Yes, 100%.
Where are you in Buffy right now?
I have. It's so sad.
You haven't watched it at all.
I haven't watched a single episode of it. What's up?
Are you watching it for the first time all the way through?
Yeah, Josh and I are going through it together because we just watched the first season, so we have to watch the second, the third, and then Josh said that I can start watching Angel. So,
yes.
Which is like
I've never seen Buffy or Angel.
Oh my god!
You should do it with us. You should
Gary
watch
allows
along.
this?
I know. I was about to say, wait a second. Admonish.
Gary allows you in his home, and you haven't seen Buffy or Angel?
I know, but I watched the whole Twilight.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
Well, Steph has her priorities, that's for sure. That's too funny, though.
They say the dude from Alex Cross is Hawkman from Black Adam.
Yes, that's who it is.
Oh, interesting.
He's a good actor. I don't mind it. I don't mind his acting. He's a great actor, and he's really good in this. It's just like it's just the kickoff. I almost, and I probably will do this, but I almost like screen grabbed the first maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes of the show, and I almost put it on Twitter because I was just like, oh my gosh, this is horrible.
Wow, that bad,
This
huh?
is horrible. And I want to finish it before I do that, right? I want to finish the show before I do that because I love the character of Alex Cross so much that I'm just like, no, please don't let the show be like this, like the whole entire show. But so far it's like, I immediately knew when he met this one guy, I was like, that's the bad guy. I mean, I was like, that's the bad guy. Like, there it is. I was watching it with a friend and they were like, you think so? I was like, oh, that's definitely the bad guy. Like, I could totally tell. Because like the entire first part of the show was like, oh my gosh, this black activist died and we all need to riot. They bring up George Floyd.
God.
He was the leader of like a defund the police campaign. I was just like, what are they doing? What are they doing? I'm like, I'm done. I don't even want to watch it. And then he meets like this one wealthy guy, and this man is like the whitest guy with like Eminem level, blonde hair. And I'm just like, that's the bad guy.
Oh my God.
Yes. And so like it's getting interesting, right? It's getting a little interesting because there's this whole mystery. But I'm just like, I can't get on board because they keep like making the police seem like they don't care about
guys.
they don't care about black people. They just want this murder to go away. Yeah, it's just, and I love Alex Cross. I love that character. And those first movies with Morgan Freeman are so good. But but I'm just like, oh my gosh, what did they do? Why did they do this? They could have chosen anything. They could have pulled from books, but no. Let's go with BLM.
We're gonna rewrite Alex Cross. I hate when freaking people do that.
Let me
the heads. It's very like feminist as well, because like the 3 heads of the police department, they're all women.
Oh my God.
They're all women.
Yes.
They're like, make it go away, Alex. Make it go away.
Let me ask you guys this then, because I posed the question to Josh and Aaron and the guys on my Friday night show. Now that we have a new president entering the office in January, do you think that entertainment will get worse or better?
I think that it'll stay the same until they start. I don't even know until they start making new content, because I think that they already have like multiple projects right in the pipeline that are already finished and that are in post production. So we'll still get crappy entertainment for a while.
Yeah. Because I think that.
But with that gives like the rise of but I think that with the Trump presidency, people won't be so afraid to make good entertainment as well. Right?
I don't know. Because I'm afraid what's going to happen. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So I think that like people will start telling, either if they're doing something like, I don't know, they're doing like TV shows and stuff, they'll be more inclined to make entertainment for the viewer. I think they're looking at, what is that guy's name from Twisters?
Glenn Powell.
Yes, they're looking at Glenn Powell. Glenn Powell did such an excellent interview last week, I think, where he said that with the roles that he takes and and it's not like me first, I'm gonna take this role because I want to, and it's not a vanity project. He does it because he wants to entertain audiences. And with him being like under the mentorship of Tom Cruise, like you can see that, because that's Tom Cruise's first priority. His first priority is to entertain.
What a novel concept, huh?
Yeah. And you can kind of see that, you know, he they said that he's like very close with Tom Cruise, and you can kind of see that with the interview that he did. And the same thing with like Sydney Sweeney. She's kind of like exposing Hollywood a little bit. So I think that it might, honestly, I feel like it might get worse before it gets better, just because Hollywood is still kind of like grasping at straws that are just like, why didn't our ideology work? Let's push it a little harder before they realize, well, shit's shifted, so maybe we should shift with it, because Hollywood is they just hop on trends, like that's all it is.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that they believe in any of the shit that they spew.
No.
They just hop on whatever trend is trendy, and you know, if people want to be entertained again, you're going to see the rhetoric sort of change in Hollywood and say, oh my gosh, I've always loved entertaining audiences, blah blah blah.
Yeah. I think in high school, and this will come around to my point, but in high school we had kids that were posers, and posers tended to follow the trend, but they were always popular, you know, like they were always in the popular crowd, or they were always in the cool kids club, and they would just follow whatever everyone else was doing. They were just like, yeah, we're following the trends and we're cool, but we really have no identity of our own. We're just, but they love the fame and the popularity and the cool, like they love that so much that they'll just go with whatever. And that's 100% what Hollywood does. But I think, and you know, Josh brought up a good point on Friday, was that we really saw a decline in quality in comic books in like 2016, because all these creators just had massive TDS, and so they physically could not accept what had happened, and they were just so upset by it that the quality in their work declined, and all of their subtext was all about, you know, Trump. So I fear that Hollywood is going to do that for a few more years before, like you said, Steph, the well runs dry, and they're like, we can't keep doing this anymore, because it's been a clean sweep. No one wants this BS anymore, and we're the only ones in this echo chamber. But then again, I don't know if they will even come to that realization. They may be too stubborn.
You kind of see it right now, like with some critics actually rating shows like I don't want to say honestly, because you know, critics can suck it, but they're rating shows and putting out articles like, oh yeah, this might actually be really bad. Maybe this is a little too woke, right?
You mean like when they rated Penguin a 5 on Screen Rant?
Oh, did they really? That's so dumb.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
No, IGN.
IGN, that's what it was.
IGN rated it bad.
That's retarded.
That's dumb.
I was livid by that. Like, that is so inaccurate. Like, the person who, like, the person that they assigned to this was not the right person to watch this show.
No.
Yeah, that's how we got bored, whoever watched it.
Yeah.
You know what is really fascinating, though? And maybe you guys can try this on your live streams or not. I mean, I don't want to get y'all demonetized or anything, but on Friday, we talked about stuff that normally always gets those streams demonetized. Like, you know how you get the little yellow money sign next to your video if it's like partially monetized? All my videos for the past 3 months have been yellow money signs. And last night we talked about the same stuff we always talk about. Even we went harder in the paint. Like we talked about the election, and we talked about results and how comics are going to be, and the money sign is now green. So I'm like, was it really just YouTube like censoring stuff up until the election, and now they like don't care? Or like, what is it? I don't know, but I've thought that was fascinating.
Have you posted about that?
No, but I mean, I could take a screenshot and be like, hey, so this is kind of interesting, but yeah, so maybe there is a tide turn where people are just like, yeah, we lost this one, boys, like, let's stop Or, I mean, but I do have a small channel, so maybe they just haven't even really looked at it. And then later I'll get a yellow monetization sign. I don't know. But so,
It might be worth looking into.
for sure. Yeah. Because, yeah, we were dropping F-bombs, both F-bombs. Like the regular... The regular F-bomb, and then the F-bomb...
You're talking gamer word F-bombs.
Like the gamer word F-bombs. We were throwing that around. Like, green money signs all around. I was like, no way, bro. That's crazy. So, alright. So do you guys think that stuff will be normalized again? Like saying retard and whatever is going to be just like, who cares?
I honestly don't think so.
Really?
No.
Oh, wow, okay.
I mean, there's some people who, like, I'm okay with people not feeling comfortable like saying that kind of stuff. Like, I have friends who have like disabled or just like mentally disabled relatives that are still a little sensitive with it.
Sure.
And I can respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because it was like taboo to say that before everything, took off super woke already.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know if, I mean, I think that people won't be afraid to use those words anymore.
Sure.
But I don't think like, people will like be more accepting or something like that. Like, I don't know.
Cause yeah, I mean, I remember like as a kid, just jokingly, you'd like, oh, this teacher assigned us this homework thing over the weekend, and it's like, oh, dude, that's so gay, and it'd just be like, just
That's fine.
yeah, like
There's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that.
and
There's nothing wrong.
yeah,
What I think you won't get pushback on is by saying, women are women and men are men. Like, accepting scientific like facts of like women are women and men are men. That won't be seen as hate speech anymore. That's what I
oh really? Oh, okay.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Friggin' finally.
One of the one of the things that I think is really interesting is just how quickly it feels like things have begun to take motion. I was talking earlier about the UFC fight and John Bones Jones winning and giving his belt to Trump, like in the front row. Like that's crazy, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. Like he kneeled in front of him and like bowed and gave him the belt and everyone's
It was
cheering.
really cool clip
Yeah.
I saw.
Josh seems to be on a mission to bring back the baguette word.
Take it back, Josh. Take it back.
Paging Dr. Baguette. Isn't that one of Gary's clips? Baguette? I thought he used that before, but
Probably.
yeah.
Think of the Mike Tyson fight. Did you watch it?
Oh no.
Yes.
I saw his butt.
Yeah, you did.
Still looks
He
good.
does.
That's America's ass right there.
I posted as like the ass scene across the world.
Yes, yeah, 100%.
I posted that gif of the Minions butt.
Oh, yeah, I liked
Yes,
that
I
one.
saw that.
That was really funny. I like that. What did you say? It was like,
The best part about the
For me,
fight was
almost
the people
60 years
tweeting.
old. It's not a bad butt.
no.
No.
He's still looking in shape.
His butt's probably more firm than mine. Just saying.
Oh my gosh.
Probably works out more than I do.
All these, like the videos that are coming out now of like Mike Tyson training, and they're like, yeah, Mike, he threw the fight, and the purse was bigger if he lasted off 8 rounds and didn't knock out Jake Paul, and like he was told that like he would get less money if he did knock out Jake Paul, which is why they were just basically dancing for 8 rounds. And why he wasn't like, throwing a lot of punches for 8 rounds.
I did like what Garrett had to say. Garrett posted something on Twitter, and he said, YouTubers are at a point now where they have so much money that they can literally buy one of the greatest fighters of all time, or one of the greatest boxers of all time, buy him out so that the YouTuber can look cool. Like that's where we're at now.
I saw that.
And I was like, God dang, he's right. I mean, but it's so sad. Because no one wants, and I mean, that's the thing, no one wants to see Mike Tyson get knocked out, no one wants to see him lose, but if he's getting 40 milli off of this thing, he's probably like, why wouldn't I do it, right? I don't know.
I think the only person really that's been like, I didn't even want to say losing in all of this, because he made like $40 million off of this deal was like Jake Paul. Like, you know, he lost even more respect from this fight. All of his boxing matches are seen as like jokes, you know.
Of course.
He's been getting memed for months, and it got even worse after this fight. So
good.
People don't take him seriously as a fighter, and they're like, if you want to be taken seriously, like actually box people that are your age, your weight class, you know, to be taken seriously. If you want to be taken seriously, like do that.
Well,
because he's not doing that. The one time that he actually boxed a boxer, he got his ass kicked.
He lost, yeah.
He never went back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And people keep saying like, oh, he's training so hard and he takes the sport so seriously. And it's like, that's great. He can respect the sport. I'm on board with that. I love that. But if he really, honestly, truly respected the sport, he would start from scratch. Like, he would start from the bottom and work his way up. But because he's got money, he wants to put on these big exhibition fights and say, like, let's fight this, 57-year-old man for $40 million. We'll both get the bag, and I'll walk away the winner, and I'll still keep looking good. But if he truly respected and cared about the sport, he would, start as a rookie and have to have a win record and begin to get sponsored by different, people, so that he could, go up in the ranks. But he would have to, like you said, Steph, fight people in his weight class that were, sanctioned fights by a fighting organization, not just like, oh, I'm gonna put on this thing for the exhibition of it. I don't know. The whole thing is just like for show. It's all just a wrestling match.
It was a waste of time.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a total waste of time. But you know what? People watched.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He brought people in. But I think he likes boxing, and I think he likes the spectacle, but he's I don't take him seriously.
No.
Oh no, absolutely not. I did like that his coach was wearing a "Make America Healthy Again" hat.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do. I mean,
I'm surprised Logan Paul, since Logan Paul was there, I'm surprised he didn't bring out the Prime mascot, or was carrying a bottle of Prime or something. Right,
yeah. I mean, I do like that all those guys are, they're on the Trump train. I mean, Mike Tyson is heavy Trump. Logan and Paul are both, Trump guys as well. But I mean, that doesn't help the Republican or conservative movement. Like, to say like, hey, Logan and Jake Paul are both conservatives, I'd be like, no, I don't. That's okay. I don't want them. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's all right. But yeah, no, making America healthy again, that's a big one. Josh says, well, now he wants to fight Andrew Tate, and I hope he beats the brakes off of Tate. I can't stand that guy. I mean, both of them should get beat up. I wish someone would, yeah. I had seen Jake calling out Conor McGregor, and I was like,
Yeah, I saw that too.
On Twitter, yeah. I saw that.
So I was like,
now Conor McGregor would, like, he doesn't give a fuck.
but that's the thing is, like, Conor McGregor in a UFC fight with Jake or Logan. I mean, that would be a slaughter. But
Yeah.
as a boxing match, I don't know.
No, he
Didn't he
said
already
to
fight?
do it in a ring.
Ooh.
Yeah, he said that he would do it as a UFC
Yeah.
fight.
Interesting.
And I think it's because, like, didn't he already fight a UFC fighter? I thought he already fought a UFC fighter, but like a boxer. Like, not a boxer, but he did it boxing instead of like a UFC fight.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Most
And people were like, well, of course you won. He's not a boxer.
right, right. Yeah, most of his fights have been against out-of-date UFC fighters that were never boxers, and then just
To begin with.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they were out of their prime, or they had been retired for a decade, and then he's like, "Come back and fight me." I was like, "You're gonna pay me $10 million to do it? All right, whatever. I'll take the loss on my record to fight a boy."
That's another thing. I'm like, this goes on their record. Like,
Yeah.
all right. Like, I wouldn't want. I got beat by Jake Paul.
But then again, I mean, like you said, Steph, it just speaks to, even though he won, in the end, he actually lost because his reputation was tarnished more so than Tyson's. If anything, Tyson ended up looking like the better. Like, he looked better. He like, everyone was more impressed with him. It's like, good job, bro. You beat up an old man who came out of retirement. You know, like, what does that say about you? But
I just
well.
wanted friggin' Tyson to whoop his ass.
yeah.
I did too. Oh, I really, really, really wanted him to whip his ass.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be just like, give him one good punch and knock him out. Like, that's what I wanted. I was like, come on, get in there. Do it.
Just to wake him up and be like,
Just one good punch,
Yeah.
just knock him out. Like, everybody would love that.
oh yeah.
Getting there with this bathhouse.
But we did get some good memes from it, so that's good.
Yes, we did. Oop, Spirited Away music just came on.
Speaking,
Carolyn, as a YouTuber and so a multi-millionaire, bring X-Ray Girl and Mark to the USA.
ooh,
You know, I would if I could.
I want X-rays in Texas too.
yeah, we need them here.
Yes.
It just needs to be here. You too, Max.
Hey, I'm working on it. I've got things in motion. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, really?
I wish. That'd be cool. I was actually gonna try and look into what my old university was doing while I was still there, because I've got a few friends who want to give me a tour of the old, facilities, or sorry, excuse me, the new facilities and all the football stuff that they've been doing, because they built a new stadium and all that. But I was like, this is kind of cool. What if I just worked here? I just moved back to Texas and worked there. But
I mean, that's not that far from San Antonio.
it's not.
Very true.
It is not.
Your bestie Joshy is already in Texas.
Yeah.
All my exes and my besties are all in Texas. So,
Oh.
like, legitimately, like, the longest relationships I've had they've all been in Texas. So.
Hey, sweetie pie, that was quick.
Yeah, my workout stuff wouldn't sync up right, so I just ran through the machine.
Well, welcome back.
Hi, sweetie pie.
Steph says, hi, sweetie pie.
I'm a sweetie pie now, huh?
Yeah, you are. You're my sweetie pie. He says, hello.
Max, how was your trip?
Well, good and bad news. The bad news is that my flight got canceled, and I didn't end up actually getting to go. So I know. So I was so upset because like we were at the airport, and I guess there was hail in Dallas, and so they didn't even have flights leaving California to Dallas. Like they shut it completely down. So unfortunately, I was not able to go. But the good news is that we were reimbursed for everything, and that we're going to try and plan on going again another time. But yeah, that weekend I just pretty much took off because it was Veterans Day weekend and the Marine Corps birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah, you know what? It's probably just easier that I just take the week off from YouTube and just kind of hang tight and, you know, stay kind of low key for the weekend. But
Oh, I'm sorry your flight got canceled. That sucks.
that's okay. It happens. But man, it was weird because, you know, when you have something in your mind, when you've like already kind of planned out your weekend and your day for like travel and flying and stuff, and then that gets canceled all of a sudden, you're like, what do I do with my hands? Like, you're not sure. Your whole body is just like, I should be in Texas right now.
Yeah.
You should be, but you weren't.
But yeah. So it was such an odd feeling to just be like so helpless and be like, well, I mean, there's really nothing we can do. Like I could drive there, but that would take a day. And then I'd be there for a day, and then I'd have to get in the car again and drive back a day. So crazy. Oh well.
Aw.
It's coming along. This is looking so cool.
At the bottom of the beautiful pine, very shiny.
I know what song you're talking about, but I don't know the. Okay. It's been so long. I haven't seen that movie since I was itty bitty, honey. You're old.
Oh my gosh.
It looks so pretty. I want that build done.
I have it linked in my
Okay.
in my
In
description.
your bio, in
Actually.
your description? Okay, I'm looking.
Yeah, it's linked in my description. It's like $40. Thank you, Psychotic Mongoose. I'm very happy with this build. Yeah, guys, I do have this build linked in my description if you want to pick it up for yourself. It is an
Oh, yeah,
affiliate
there's a-
link, just so you know.
There's a 10% coupon too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
What's that? It's a blurb or something like that. It's the, I feel like Krista uses it every now and then. It's like, Pokemon streamers use it whenever they open up a package and they get like a foil, and it's like, wow. It's a sound effect. What
I know
is
what you're
that?
talking about. It's I think it's from Fairy Tale.
Okay. Yeah, because it's got like a sparkly
It's from an
noise.
anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. That's what I was trying to do, but failed.
Andrew Matthews, the £2. Please ask hubby if he's seen Bugsy Malone. Well, he is just got in the shower, so I cannot ask him right now. But I will after the stream. Whenever he is done. Max, what are you getting up to today?
Out next week.
Hmm?
I said Wicked comes out next week.
Oh, it does. Are you excited?
I'm looking forward to it.
Are you? That was the most hesitant. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah,
Oh,
That
okay.
was
like, I'm looking forward to it.
You're looking forward to the
hesitant for a while,
content that
but-
you can make off of it.
Yeah, I was hesitant for a little while, but I got a DM from someone who's already seen it, and I'm a little bit more excited about seeing it.
Okay.
So, yeah, so we'll see.
is this person like a fan of musicals?
Yes.
Oh,
they are.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good
Are a fan of
news.
musicals. Yeah, they said. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it, but
Man,
I'm still a little hesitant. I've heard I want to hear the soundtrack before I go and watch the movie because they put out snippets of the songs. And Cynthia Erivo has a super powerful voice, and it feels like she's holding back in some of these songs. And it's like, why are you holding back, girl? You got a great voice. Just belt it.
yeah, get all up in there.
Yeah.
But man, I am sorry for that. The PR for this has just been such a nightmare. From, the woman coming out and being like, "Why would you hide my eyes from my face? Because I want to look at you in the photo, and you're,
Yeah,
I'm looking at you, the fans," or whatever she was saying, and just being so self-centered. And then
she actually finally addressed that too.
did she really?
She did, yeah. She addressed that. She didn't say sorry or anything. She was just like, I probably should have just called one of my friends instead of going off on Instagram.
Of course they wouldn't say sorry.
I know.
But so you had that, and then you had the doll, mix up with putting the porn site on the doll packaging.
That was
Oh
funny.
my gosh, yeah.
And then you have them coming out on whose show was it? And they're like, "Oh, Oz is so queer." It's like, my God, man, can you make?
The variety guy. Oh no, that was an interview. Yeah, Oz is queer.
Yeah. And can we talk
And
about
the variety guy made everything so political.
Yes.
During his interview.
Yeah. Can we also get Ariana Grande and the other woman? Can we get them a cheeseburger or multiple cheeseburgers? They don't look good.
She's vegan. That's the issue.
They don't look healthy though.
No.
It's almost scary how thin they look.
I saw someone kept posting, or I've seen multiple people posting side by sides of what they look like at the beginning of filming Wicked and then now, and they look like they're starving.
Oh my Lord.
Oh.
Healthy before, and now they look like they're starving.
What do you think?
Sad.
Multiple people have talked about it. Yeah.
What do you think is do you think they're just trying to look good for the promotion of the movie, or do you think they are stressed, or I don't know.
I have no idea, but I can see Ariana Grande's chest bones, and it's scary. Yeah.
Just makes me sad.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I think that Twitter account Kira Won't Miss, it's usually that account is usually really funny, but they were like, hey, don't talk bad. You don't know what these actors are going through. Remember when people were talking shit about Chadwick Boseman, and it came out that he actually had cancer.
Yeah.
You don't know these people, which is true. But at the same time, if there's nothing wrong with them medically and they're just getting extremely skinny, I think that it's good for people to talk about it and call it out and be like, are you okay? Is something wrong? You need to go to a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to eat. It's fine to eat. Because seriously, like in a few pictures, you can see Ariana's chest bones, and that's not good.
It's just like
I think also.
Oh, go ahead.
I think also the trend of the fat acceptance movement is over, and I've seen this a lot on TikTok. At the fat and you know that like Hollywood follows trends, right? So like the fat acceptance movement is over, and loving yourself as you are is over, and it's moved back to the like early 2000s when like low-rise skinny jeans was a thing, and the only way to fit into those is to be like a size 0 or a 00. Like it's beginning to move back to that, where super skinny is becoming like the new fad again.
Is that from Ozempic, like the introduction of Ozempic into all these?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah. I've been seeing that a lot on TikTok, where the new fad is to be extremely skinny, and since Hollywood follows a lot of those trends, like maybe that's why they're so freaking skinny.
Interesting.
But they look like they haven't eaten. They look like they're starving.
Yeah. And that's why, I think when you see normal people, or just normal everyday people who aren't like movie stars, or, just like, you walk down the street and you see average Americans, there's like a beauty about them. There's like a natural beauty about them. But then you look at that one girl from The Boys, Starlight, and she had that kind of natural beauty. Because she...
That girl next door beauty.
Yeah. But Hollywood has such unrealistic standards that like Ariana Grande is now 85 pounds, and that's like not okay and not normal, and it takes away from her natural beauty. And then same thing with the Starlight actress, like, so it is something that I think us as fans should at least recognize to normalize this whole like, or not normalize, that's not the right word, but to showcase like, hey, y'all don't have to do this because we actually like how you look previously,
Yeah.
Like the latest thing for women to do in Hollywood, and basically like if you're an influencer, this is the latest thing to do, is to have your buccal fat removed so that your cheekbones are more prominent, and people think that that's what that girl from The Boys did.
Yes.
She got her buccal fat removed from her face, but that made her look like a completely different person, made her look older. And some people are saying that that's what Cynthia Erivo had done as well. But like when you have that fat in your cheeks and like your face is more round, it's more youthful looking.
Yeah.
So by removing that buccal fat, they've ended up like looking a lot older, a little bit more gaunt, and they're unrecognizable. And the reason people are getting that done is because you don't see the scars, because they go in to remove that fat from the inside of your mouth. So that's where the scars are. That's why more and more people are going to that surgery, because you won't be able to spot any scars. But at the same time,
wrong with like now given I have scars from different reasons, from different types of surgery, but there's nothing wrong with a couple of scars. Now given mine aren't for cosmetic surgery.
Yours are more for
like I want to. Well, I think it's more of like I want to be able to say that I've never had plastic surgery, and this is due to like I don't know, weight loss things, right? When it's not, so they're able to lie a little better because you can't see scars because the scars are inside their mouds.
You want to know how I got these scars?
Oh, are you talking about? Let's see. This channel. How do I? Here. This guy. I can't. Where's my there? This guy. You can find his name. There's a link to his in my description. It's Maxfield Von Priestley.
Oh, thank you so much.
Nice nails, thank you.
Yeah.
My nails.
If you guys are enjoying Kara and Steph, you can find Steph's Kick in the description and Kara's YouTube in the description.
Yeah. I'm not streaming. I'm just hanging out with my friends.
Aww.
Yeah.
Even better.
I'm just having coffee in the morning with my
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coffee dates are nice.
They make me happy.
Oop. Are you guys doing anything fun the rest of the weekend? Any other plans?
No.
Nope.
I'll
Just
probably
Sunday fun
finish
day.
crops.
I think we're. Oh, you're gonna finish the show? Nice.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I definitely will be posting those first like 5 minutes to Twitter though. Oh, it's so bad.
Please do.
It's so bad. I swear I almost turned it off. Oh. But I might stream with Disbrew later, and then
Ooh.
I'm thinking, because I have permission to do this and I haven't taken advantage of it, so I think I'm going to stream Talk Nerdy from Gary's room.
Stop.
Yeah. Do it.
That would be
I was
amazing.
gonna
Do
stream
it.
TikTok talks from his room. I was gonna do my TikTok stream from his room. I thought that would be like so funny. But I decided not to. So I've been streaming from my house like this whole time, and they're like, he's like, I cleared it off. You can just put your laptop. Go. I was like, okay.
Gary's so sweet.
I know. He's
I think
awesome.
people really don't understand like how much like he's such a good guy.
He's the best.
That's pretty
Him and
amazing.
Melissa.
Really is.
Yeah.
Him and Melissa, they're the best. Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
Well, how fun.
Andrew's asking, did you finish the Rivendell logo or Lego?
Ooh.
Not yet. I'm actually building it like while they're gone. I think I have 9 bags left.
Oh, that's not bad. I mean, out of what, the 50 something that we had?
Yeah, I have 9 bags left. So
Nice.
it's almost done.
Nice.
It's like the more tedious parts are the ones that are the like what I have left. Almost done.
Almost done.
I went over there the other day to like water Melissa's plants, and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna stay a little bit longer to do some Lego."
Oh my god.
That should be that should be part of the house sitting, is that you have to finish that Lego.
I told them about it. I was like,
If it
"I'm
was
just
up to
gonna come over and
Gary, it would
build."
be.
Yeah, I was like, "I'm just gonna come over and build." They're like, "Go for it."
They're not gonna stop you.
He's like, while you're at it, can you continue to like
And they're not gonna finish building it either.
No, yeah.
No, they won't.
But yeah, he's like, while you're at it, can you continue to finish the alphabetization and organization of all my the thousands of comics I own? Yeah, thanks.
That's your job, Max.
I will do that for free. Like, you think I'm kidding, but like, I will move.
Just fly me out there.
Fly me
and
out
it's
there.
done.
Didn't
am
I
on
send you
board.
photos when I was helping Melissa with that? And I was like, look what I'm doing.
See, the thing that's that would probably be worrisome though is that something that might be able to take a week would probably take me a month, because I just keep looking at things and be like, look at this, oh my god, look at this. And I'd never finish. It would just be
You just like stop to sit and read.
yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing something right now.
Max, it's already Friday.
What a word.
You haven't gotten even through the A's yet.
I'm almost done with this one.
Yeah, because I'd be reading
And I'll be moving on to 3.
Avengers, Amazing Spider-Man, Alpha Flight, all the A's. It would take me a while to get through just the A section of his comics, but oh well. So yeah, wait, Kara, how much longer, or how many bags did you say you had left?
I just finished. I'm about to finish the 2nd section, so then I'll have the 3rd section next.
Nice.
So this will probably be like the main part of like the bridge and that type of stuff next.
Sweet.
I'm a third of the way through.
You know what dropped on Netflix that nobody's talking about?
What's that?
The Cobra Kai season 6 part 2.
I know.
Yeah. No one's talking about it. It was such a bad idea for them to split it into 3 parts.
Yes. I agree. I haven't even watched the first part. I'm waiting for all of them to come out to binge it.
I wonder if that's what people are waiting for. Because nobody's talking about it. That's insane. With how
And, like,
popular
Jeremy
it
isn't
was,
even talking
and
about
nobody-
it.
And no
And
one's
he-
talking about it. Who's
And
talking
he
about it?
raved about it.
Who?
Jeremy.
Oh,
Like, he loves Cobra Kai.
yeah. Yeah. I love Cobra Kai. There's a lot of people in this community that love Cobra Kai, and no one's watching it.
I know.
Oh my gosh, I just realized it's 9 o'clock.
I know. I'm almost done with this section, and then I gotta call it.
Okay, sounds good.
Too many tiny pieces. My hands hurt just watching you guys.
Oh no.
This is actually less strenuous on my hands than crochet is. So,
Oh really? Why is that?
yeah. It's just the tension that you have to have for the yarn. Like my thumb. I've noticed that I get some nerve pain in my thumb from having to hold the yarn a certain way.
You know, it would help. I sent you that hack.
I'm not using that damn hack. And even with that hack, it doesn't help with that.
What's the hack? Am I missing something?
She's been trying to get me to buy Crocs.
Oh, no.
I want her to wear her first pair.
Exactly.
Unacceptable.
And I sent her a hack where, like, you can actually use your Crocs to help you crochet.
No.
How would it help?
You could put, like, the yarn on the... Is it a yarn stick?
stick.
What is that? Is it a
It's
yarn
just
stick?
a doil.
Oh, you can put the yarn on the doil and put that, on the holes of your Crocs, and just, that's where you have that.
Oh my
And
gosh.
Then you can.
I already have a yarn spinner. I don't need Crocs as a yarn spinner. I'm not buying Crocs. This is final.
I'm such a huge advocate for Crocs. Like,
You are.
they're very comfortable.
Kara is based confirmed because Crocs are hideous.
The ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, okay. So now I'm gonna start sending Max Crocs reels.
No.
My mission, both of you now.
No.
Hey, the fact that you guys got Chris Gore to get Batman Crocs, I mean, come on. That's pretty funny, but...
And then he wore them. He's like, they're actually comfortable. Like, the whole time I was living in Florida, Jeremy would make fun of me because I have, like, a pair of, like, house Crocs. They're just sandals. They're Harry Potter sandals. But they're Crocs. And I would, like, wear them all the time around the house. Or I would wear, like, a pair of Crocs, like, around the house. Just because I don't like walking around barefoot. So, like, I'll put Crocs on. And they're really comfortable. And sometimes, like, if I have to go to the store really quickly, I'll just, put those on and just run out and come back. And he would always make fun of me for my Crocs. He's like, Crocs suck. They're horrible. Look at them. And then he bought his first pair and he's like, Crocs are awesome. They're so comfortable. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, you're making fun of me, but now you see what I mean. Like, they're comfortable to wear.
So you have, let me get this straight. You have going out Crocs, like you have fancy Crocs, and then you have like...
No, they're regular Crocs. They're just Crocs that I have. But I have a lot of Crocs, like, because I'll buy, I have a lot of Crocs, because I'm like, because I want to get, like, I have the Wicked Crocs, right? They
Oh my
came out with
gosh.
Wicked Crocs. I'm like, oh my gosh, those look cute, but I would never wear them anywhere. Same with, like, the Batmobile Crocs. I have those, like Chris Gore, but I would never, like, wear them out. They're just, like, chillin'. I have, like,
Cute
the
little
SpongeBob
novelty ones.
Yeah, I have, like, novelty Crocs that are just, like, there that are like, oh my gosh, those are so silly. Every now and then I'll wear them around the house, but, like, I'm not gonna wear them out.
So they're more like a collector's item type of thing.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Okay, I finished the second section.
Woo!
Now that I'm not building my Lego, I've been able to like watch you guys build and watch Max do his thing. I can't believe like how tiny your pieces are.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I really want this build. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna change up my background.
I like this one. This one was really cool.
Yeah.
So this opens up. We've got this here.
Man, yours is super detailed. That's
Yes.
awesome.
It is, yeah.
Opens.
I love that.
And this comes off. That way you can see into Kamaji's boiler room. And it just pops right back on.
Look, that is so neat. I love it.
Love it.
And it's not that expensive either. That's a
no.
plus. That's a huge
Yeah.
plus.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's only like $40, I think, on Amazon right now.
No way. That's
Mhm.
that's a great price.
Yeah. With a 10% off coupon, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go use my. It is an affiliate
Where's
code.
affiliate link?
Let's go.
Use my Amazon affiliate link to go pick you up your own Spirited Away bathhouse. So, it's like the next one, we're going to be finishing up the top right there. We're going to be finishing this up. And then also doing the bridge. And then the smoke tower. So that's what we have in the next section.
Her showing off
Yeah,
the next section, and all I can do is pay attention to her beautiful nails.
Aw.
They're so
I was
pretty.
really tempted to stream me learning how to do this, and I'm like, nah, fuck this. This is gonna take me too long. I'm not gonna be able to focus. I'm gonna fuck it up a lot. So, because my husband was like, you should just stream it. I was like, no. But I did consider doing like a watch along with with the fight. But,
Oh, that would have been funny.
So,
They're so pretty.
they look like little gemstones. I like them.
Yeah. So pretty.
Okay, I gotta finish up here because I've got to get ready for Sunday Fun Day and I need to eat.
Sounds good. Yeah, I just built a little pew pew, and he's gonna go on
Hey, little pew pew.
on the top of this guy, and he's gonna be like that. He's gonna shoot from the top with his multi-melta, so that'll look cool. But little pew pew. And then I built big pew
Excuse
pews.
me.
Oh my goodness, God bless you. But well, yeah. Thanks for hanging out this morning, guys. I'm glad that Kara was able to get so much done on her piece, but I'm sorry you guys didn't get to see her beautiful, beautiful face this morning. So next time.
It's okay. I'm having my hubby go buy me a camera.
Good deal. And Steph, thank you for joining us. I know you just kind of hopped on just to have fun, so I'm glad that you were able to join us.
Yeah.
Did you get some much needed sleep?
I did. I did. I stayed up really late to put out a video, so.
I saw.
Ooh. Oh, I saw like your latest video has like 120 something thousand views,
Yeah.
girl.
It's my very first one to hit like that milestone.
That's
So I was like, oh my
amazing.
gosh.
That was
Congratulations.
holy crap. You're
Yeah.
killing it.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, okay. So now, like, I've had like 3 people tell me like, make another video. I was like, well, I have one planned, but I don't know when I'll do it. They're like, do it now. I was like, okay.
I love it. What was the one that hit
Video
100K?
It was like fans
It's-
rejecting Rachel Zegler's apology, and then I go through all of her
Yes.
scandals, past scandals and past controversies, and then read people's comments on how like fans are rejecting her apology.
Amazing.
Yeah, you're at 153,000 views right now, girl.
My gosh.
You're killing it.
That's incredible. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I hit 14K subs.
Woo!
I saw that. You're freaking kicking ass.
Oh my god. That's so neat. Thank you.
Yeah, that's
I
amazing.
was so excited about that yesterday. I was like running through the house, like, oh my god, this is so cool because I've never had that happen.
What a cool experience. Well, you can only go up from here because, I mean, you know, as you continue to put these out and as more of the stuff happens, you'll just keep making great videos. I do love your SpongeBob clips. That really gets me smiling. So those are always really funny.
Yes.
There's one in this latest video.
Oh, good. Perfect. Well, great. Yeah, once you guys are done watching our stream this morning, go over to Steph's YouTube and go check out her most recent videos.
Go sub.
And
Maybe go send her like a super thanks or something comment too.
There you
should do
go.
that.
Oh, that would be fun. That would be nice. Yeah. My latest video has it's the Gina Carano, like the Disney double standard between Gina Carano and Zaxx. And that's
Nice.
my latest video. Yeah.
Good. That's a good one. All right, y'all. Well, thank you guys, chat, for being here this morning with us. We'll see you tonight on all of our different streams. I know Kara and Steph should both be streaming later today. And then I will be doing something later tonight as well on Max's Man Cave. So enjoy y'all Sunday, and we'll talk to y'all soon.
Thank you guys. I will be live here shortly in about an hour. I think we're going to be playing some more Backrooms Escape together. I'll be doing that with Az and Quarter Black Garrett. And it's going to be more chaos, I can already call it now. They released some new levels. So that's what we are going to be doing tonight.
Oh,
And I will see you guys later.
I love that game.
Bye.